Hello everyone, good morning. In as much as I try to avoid saying some words in my videos, today I have to say this. Because today I want to point out one of the most stupid things I've read, heard and seen both online and offline. And this is the act of totally shifting blame from criminals to those surrounding the crime, or to those that in one way or the other are involved in how the crime happened, or to those that in one way or the other contributed to how the crime became. And the similitude of this can be seen in fraud and other vices, where we totally lift blame from Yahoo boys, where we totally lift blame from robbery suspects, where we totally lift blame from youth criminals and put it on government and unemployment. We put all the blames on government and lack of job. Forgetting the real criminals, setting aside the real criminals, forgetting that there are people that do not have job also but are not into crime. This morning I read the news about a pastor who impregnated 2 teenage daughters of a woman, and how the woman was preventing the arrest of the pastor since he has promised to marry one of her daughters. This happens vis-a-vis. But as I slided into the comment section, more than 90% of the comments I read are putting blames on the woman, are putting blames on people for being too submissive to pastors. What happened to blaming the pastor? What happened to blaming the pastor for the evil he did? Well, it is becoming a normal trend. Whenever anything wrong happens, we don't blame the doer. We blame those surrounding the wrong. In the case of youth criminal, in the case of Yahoo boys, you blame the government for unemployment. In the case of robbery, you blame it on corruption and inefficiency in the police force. In the case of bandits, you blame it on inefficiency in the military. What happened to blaming those that are involved in this act? What happened to blaming those criminals? I'm not saying we shouldn't blame the inefficiency surrounding all these crimes. But what I'm saying is that don't set aside the criminals as if you are making them saints. Don't set aside the criminals as if you are justifying their actions. So when talking about a crime, talk about things and those involved in the crime, talk about the situation surrounding the crime, and don't forget to also condemn the crime and the criminal. Condemn the crime and the criminal. Criminals are criminals no matter what.